everybody, man. Soul in the hole, man. Listen, on his Instagram page, the food looks marvelous. So y'all all need to support that brother, man. Yeah, that food look good. But please, I need where the Kyrie Irving fans at? Where's the Kyrie? Listen, where's Zay? Where's Rose? Where's Rockstar Mel? Yeah. Come on, man. I know it's the Final Four, but I need to know what's going on with Kyrie Irving. Like simple. And I heard from a little birdie. I heard this 2 days ago. Listen, all jokes aside, I heard this 2 days ago. I can't tell you who told me, but people starting to say it now, but I heard it 2 days ago. Y'all know I ain't lying. This might be Kyrie last year playing in the NBA. I'm hearing nobody wants him. I'm hearing his word going around the league with the owners that nobody wants to touch him. Yeah. Where's the Kyrie Irving fans at? Please explain. All the Kyrie Irving fans, please explain. Like I said, it's the Final Four. So far, San Diego State is going to the championship. Now we waiting for UConn and Miami, which UConn is blowing Miami out. Look, killing them by 18. Nasty. UConn look like they about to take the chip. But no. Kyrie Irving. Yeah. Listen. Nah. Listen, a bookie guard. Nobody wants him, bro. Nah, ain't no, listen.
Ain't nothing, man. Nothing. I was pissed
Matt
off.
God, what's good, baby?
My Bucks got their ass whooped.
They ain't fucking with bro.
Oh yeah,
ain't no excuse.
You know what? Y'all played 5 games in 7 days, so y'all was tired. Hold on, bookie guard. Real quick, Matt God, I'm gonna let you go first. I'm gonna just say this real quick before you go. I got a word from a little birdie 2 days ago. You know, I don't lie. 2 days ago, they said word is around the league with the owners. Nobody want to touch them.
I could believe that, bro. Like, it's not hard to believe that they're gonna try to root him out. It's not hard. It's not hard to believe they're gonna try to root him out.
Now, y'all can check Ticket TV. He another platform that's super dope. I've been watching him for a minute. He said something about it today, and also I gotta find a clip. It was another guy. He actually said it on YouTube, but it might have been on like one of the TV platforms. They said these next 4 games or whatever it is they got left, this might be his last game.
I just don't think that
like
nobody's
this is
gonna
facts.
make him
This is
a
real
max
shit.
player, and I just don't know if nobody gonna go past 2 years. I don't know if this is his last game in the league, but it's not hard for me to believe that they gonna collude against him the same way they doing Lamar Jackson. It's not hard for me to believe.
They're gonna do the same,
same
thing they did to him.
Nobody's bigger than the system. And one thing that they're gonna do is this: they're gonna move that. One, you got to remember something, right? It might be another 5, 6, 7 years before we get another American-born league MVP. So when you look at it like that, right? They don't want no more LeBron Jameses and all that. They don't want no more dudes fighting for social justice, change, talking about player empowerment. They don't want none of that. They want guys that's gonna take this $500-600 million and shut the fuck up and play basketball. That's what they want. And when you get Luka Doncic, ain't talking about no social issues. Neither is Joel Embiid. Neither is Jokic. None of them. So, and then who's the next?
None of them.
Who's the next superstar that's pumping to be the face of the league? Wembanyama, French kid.
Yep.
Nah, they wasn't. No, the people wanted
they was trying to
Trying to
get
get the Joker, bro. the Joker.
They never wanted it to be Ja Morant. The people made it Ja Morant. The people anointed him that dude. They didn't never anoint him that dude. They just can't stop something that we create. Like if we rocking with you, we rocking with you. Like
My boy said yesterday that Kyrie Irving might retire.
Hold on.
Nah, he ain't leaving all that money on the table. He ain't retired.
Now hold on, Matt Guard. Hold on, Bookie Guard, boss man. You know this is all our OG, man. That's our big brother, big uncle, man. I got a word 2 days ago. I didn't want to bring it up because I tried not to get into that, but a couple platforms spoke about it today. Word is they got the owners in the NBA talking to each other, and nobody wants to touch him.
It's a shame, man. That's the same thing that happened to Marbury. That's the same thing happened to Marbury, and the same thing that's happened to Chris. What's the name? Chris. Oh gosh. Yes.
Chris
Same
Jackson.
thing, man. And when they try to.
No, but boss man, hold on. Don't forget before I'm sorry to cut you off. Don't forget
Chris
before
Hodges.
all of them. It was what's my man from the Bulls that won a 3
Craig
point
Hodges.
contest?
Craig Hodges. You know
Yes,
I know
Hodges.
who you mean.
Craig
Craig Hodges.
No, Craig Hodges.
Yes.
Craig Hodges.
Right.
Right. It started
So when
with
you're
him.
not in
Boss man, I'm
compliance
sorry.
with the NBA, you want to show people off. You want to do your own thing. They try to find a way. Okay, this keep on happening. We're gonna find a way. We're gonna find a way to get you from this. I mean, Nike. You know me. He was the top. I'm sorry. He was the top seller when it came to sneakers in NBA. A jersey is not what they want to hear. He's going against things for society, and they don't like that. He's trying to fight a double war. He's trying to fight on the court, basketball, and also trying to do stuff with basketball to stand for us, for black people, which is good. But he's going about it the wrong way because you got to go to work. You got a job. You got to go to work. That's your job.
Now, hold on. Bookie Guard and Matt Guard, I want y'all to respond because Boss Man just said something that a lot of people are blind to or scared to say. We respect everything you do, but Boss Man made a great point. You got to show up to work.
I told people on the
Bookie
thing
Guard,
once he started
what's your thoughts on that? Because you know
that Jew and all of that. I said, bro, they're gonna get him out of here. I told my boy, I'm like, bro, they're gonna get him out of here. They not with that. Everybody who owns the team is a Jew. they gonna get him out of here. All of that stuff that he's doing, he got to just keep that to himself and play basketball, bro. Because that's just what LeBron said. They just want us to shut up and play ball. You know what I'm saying? And once you stop doing that, they're gonna show you we run this shit.
Yo.
Hey, Matt Guard, please give me your thoughts on what my big bro said as far as like he still got to show up to work.
But the reality of it is he put his money where his mouth is, though. He didn't expect to get paid when he didn't show up to work. Like he took what came with when he stood on what he stood on. So I agree with him, but at the same time, you don't have to show up to work. You just got to deal with the consequences of when you don't show up to work. Technically, you might lose your job. You might not get paid. You know what I'm saying? So
now, hold on. Now, Matt Guard, let me ask y'all a question. You know, I like to be fair, and you know, man, Buckets, what up, Buckets? We need you up here, Buckets. I like to play devil's advocate. How can you ask for a max? How can you ask for these things if you're not showing up to work? And then it seems like when you do show up to work, you're not going 100%. So, you know, I'm just saying, you know, I don't know if he's making it worse on himself, but boss man, what do you think he should do or what should be done?
He has to change his image. And I'm not saying you have to bow down to anybody in the NBA. Don't change who. Don't change everything who you are. But it's the time to speak about, use that platform for that. You can't complain and disrespect that generation or that culture, the Jews. You can't just go around saying things like that. It's not political correct. And all you do is put your foot in your mouth when you say things like this. So you have to find a way just to keep it at basketball. As bad as, you know how many people want to say the things they all saying on social media? You just can't say it because you're feeding mouths. You're feeding a whole lot of mouths. You know, when you're not working, these people got to go find a job now. So you're hurting a whole lot of people. You heard the people that invested. We took our money, and I'm just hypothetically speaking. We took $20,000 and invested inside the sneakers. Now we lost. We lost our money because of that. Because of the racial things he said. Were they right? They probably was right. Said, brother? But it's not right to say it in the public.
No, he said the racist thing somebody said. Who said something racist?
Say it again, back on.
When he started talking about the Jews and all that stuff.
All he did was post a movie that he was watching.
He ain't say nothing, OG.
See,
he ain't say nothing.
Issue, right? Here's the issue, right? It's like they gonna always find something to latch on to make an example out of somebody on why you should never go against the infrastructure. Because the only way to keep you in line is what? To smack your hand, right? Somebody got to see something that happened to somebody.
Correct.
Why do you think nobody like Mahmoud Abdul Raouf? Why do you think they don't want that story to get big? Craig Hodges, they don't want his story to get big because they don't want nobody to be encouraged to go against the infrastructure. What they did had nothing to do with Kyrie did. It's a fear tactic that's associated with that. Because you got to remember something, right? Contrary to popular belief, there's only 14 million Jewish people worldwide. Kyrie Irving got a platform that can reach anywhere between 15 and 20 million people. So when you start looking at it from a perspective of why they do what they do, they always on code. Imagine if every time somebody disrespected us, we always on code about what we're going to do about the situation. Imagine that. You think with as much money as we spend, because we make up the economy.
That's a fact.
The only difference between us and them is their money stay in their circle. Our money go to their circle. We spend more money than anybody. So what I'm saying is this, right? When they disrespect us, if we was on code about what we gonna do about it, you think the disrespect will be continued? You think Balenciaga and these brands will feel comfortable doing the shit they doing? No.
All right, but Matt God, let me say this real quick, right? And this is the only problem that I have as far as with Kyrie Irving. Nothing personal because I don't know him and I wish the best for everybody. I'm not even like that. But you have to, with all this that's going on, you still have to perform at your job. Let me just give an example. With all that Muhammad Ali went through, and I'm not comparing Muhammad Ali to Kyrie Irving, but with all that Muhammad Ali went through, he still showed up to work and was considered best. Through these couple years, Kyrie Irving's been no shows. Sometimes on the court, like I said, it looked like he's not giving 100%. As talented as he is, his skill set, he's not winning games. Every situation he goes to, even we go far back to Boston. How he went over there and it didn't work out. You go to Brooklyn, it didn't work out. Now you're in Dallas and it's looking like a disaster. So I'm just, you got to take a page out of Muhammad Ali book. Through all adversity, through everything he went through, he still showed up in the ring and was the greatest. So I'm just saying for Kyrie, you either gotta jump out and just go full throttle.
Let me tell you why I disagree with you, bro.
Perform at your job.
When you
right now
go get some fast food, right?
All right, there's
some people that's gonna cook your food that's gonna take the mayonnaise and spread it across the bread, and there's people that's just gonna slap the mayonnaise on top of it, slap the burger, wrap it up, and give it to you, right? Either way, you're gonna take the food, right? But you're not gonna criticize them for their job because of your perception of what caliber of person they is to actually be doing that job. The problem with us is this, right? In our community, we glorify the lucky losers, basketball players, rappers, street niggas, right? We glorify that. So we place more emphasis on what they think and believe than what we do to people that actually is knowledgeable and that actually is making a real impact in the real world.
Mm-hmm.
So the issue is this. This brother right here, I don't know him from a hole in the wall, but he talks with intelligence and poise, right? Why is what Kyrie Irving is saying more valid than what he's saying? Because I don't look at it like that, okay? I don't judge a man off his occupation. And if we as a community stop doing that, then we would stop codes from jumping on every time somebody says something and look at it like, you know what? He played basketball. That's his opinion.
But hold on. All right, hold on, Matt Guard. I'm gonna let Boss Man and Bookie Guard go. Let me just say this. But all right, but do we agree that lately he's not been living up to his skill set?
Yeah, but I also
can we agree to that?
There's a human element to life. Like when you're happy and you're one with yourself off the court, you're gonna be able to perform on the court. That's just real life. Our expectations of other human beings are crazy. You don't think day traders and Wall Street guys, you don't think they have bad days? We all got bad days. We all go through shit. We all sometimes don't live up to our potential. But when us as a community, when we code switch, look at Kanye, right? Kanye was showing us the whole time how the whole infrastructure worked, right?
Mm-hmm.
Adidas started losing shitloads of money, then they spin the block back on him, right? But we switched up on him. But he actually just educated us and showed us how the real world works. Like money is not real. He just showed us all that. But we were so busy jumping on him about some dumb shit instead of just actually listening to the message because he has a level of access that all of us don't.
I was with Ye all the way.
Same with basketball, man. Like Michael Jordan. Why do you think LeBron James is hated and Michael Jordan is beloved? Michael Jordan is beloved because he never stood for nothing. So he never had to pick a side.
All right, hold on, Matt.
I mean, Matt, you're right on a lot of points, man. You know, and these are all great, you know, mindsets. We're just using our mind to air these things out. You know, we all love Kyrie Irving. We all love our brothers, you know, to stand tall for each and every one of us because we all wanted to be in the NBA at one time. Unfortunately, we're not that skillful. He has the skill set, he has the intellect, and he's using it. And I'm right. Sometimes we're too hard on our black people. Sometimes we're too hard. But at the same time, they have to realize that they have to just use their platform in a different way. And how you use your platform in a different way is, yes, you can say how you feel about the NBA, say how you feel about this, you know, as far as different cultures, the Asians, the Jews, the blacks and all that. Yes, that's fine and all that. But when you start missing games, all these games, you're missing games. You only can play when you play with the Nets. You couldn't play the whole lot of games because you refused to give into the vaccination. Was that good? Absolutely. I'm for anybody to stand for themselves. That's not wrong. That's the way he felt. They allowed him to do it. So when he speaks about it, everybody want to turn against him. That's all. When he speaks, he's so intelligent, and they don't like that.
You gotta understand something too,
he
bro.
articulates the things right back to them.
Black kid who mom passed away when he was 2. There's a part of him that he's always gonna be searching for that's missing. So you can't expect him to compartmentalize certain things that works and triggers in your brain. His is set up different. His life experiences. You gotta remember.
Yes.
Well, think about yourself, right? Think about if you was a multi-millionaire at 19 years old. And famous, not just rich, famous and rich, right? Wasn't raised by your mom, raised by a good, solid black man. Your dad wasn't raised with your mom, that nurturing, that loving, that shit that balance you out. Men get their confidence, their self-esteem from men. Boys get their confidence and their self-esteem and their ability to deal with problems from their fathers, right? They get the nurturing and the understanding, the humility part from their moms. So when y'all think about the basketball aspect of it, he don't look at it like that. He look at it as a bunch of motherfuckers trying to control him and tell him what he can and can't do based on his gift to play a game. That's how he looks at it. Now, you might look at it in a whole other different realm. You understand what I'm saying? But his brain works differently because we all process things differently based on our experiences.
I totally agree with you. You're absolutely correct, man.
Right? Like, you ever dealt with these young men that never had a father in their life? They super emotional. They don't have no.
Right.
When you think about it, right? A young man that had his father active in his life, his solution to an argument is not to go shoot the blocker. That's an emotional young man who grew up around women that react to shit emotionally.
Mm-hmm.
You don't see kids with their fathers in their life doing shit like that by logic. You don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let me ask y'all a question. Bookie God, I want you to answer first, and Boss Man goes back go last. If there's what could is there any but should there be more players?
And that's the thing about that. They're not gonna do that. Once LeBron said what he said up there on the press conference, everybody was like, "Oh shit!" And then LeBron doubled back, like, "Yo, I love my brother Kyrie." You know what I'm saying? I was heated at the King for that. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't supposed to even open his mouth about that situation when they asked him about it. Oh yeah, that's on Kyrie. He wasn't even supposed to do that. So now everybody else is looking at that shit like, I'm gonna just fall back. I'm not gonna even, because they know they're gonna be on that same boat.
Boss Man, what do you think there's something that could be
like
done?
What is he doing wrong besides not coming to work? I mean, we all have sick days, personal days when we had a job, annual leave. He takes off. They sign off on it. So we can't get mad at somebody when they sign off on somebody's leave request. At my job, I sign my staff leave request. If I give my leave request, I can't be mad because he's not there. He didn't call out. I approved him to be off. And that's the same thing in the NBA. They got days they can take off. The team allow him to take off. So what are we penalizing them for? When he's on the court, he's one of the best players in the world. No question about it. He makes every team better. I don't care where he goes. Every team. And he's gonna sell it every win he goes to because he is watched.
Yeah, he's
TV.
must see TV. That's
everybody wants to see him.
But bro,
must see.
Think about this,
TV.
right? Andre 3000 never went on tour. It stops him from being talked about as one of the all-time great rappers of all time because he never wanted to go on tour. He left $40 million probably over his lifetime by just not touring, right? But at the end of the day, that doesn't make no sense to none of us. Like, why would you be that big of an artist with the #1 record in the world? Hey, y'all, #1. He was not going on tour.
He
didn't do no tour, right? So my question to you is this, right? Is he not entitled to live his life how he sees fit? He left a lot of money on the table. Most of us, I know all of us would have took that money. Niggas talking about $8 million to go on tour. We going on tour. Period. But no one understood him, and that was okay. And that was the genius in him. His best friend, his partner in the group, didn't understand and begged him to go on tour, begged him, and he never did it. And he's probably happy in life right now because he was able to understand himself and do what he felt like was best for him.
I mean, I'm being honest, Matt God. Like, I understand what you're saying, but to me, that comparison,
absolutely,
once again, there's consequences to anything you do. Like I said, you know, I'm just here for the platform. All of us get different opinions because, like I said, I'm hearing through the grapevine, man. And yeah, no, like a lot of the owners is like they don't want to have nothing to do with
price,
them. I definitely feel it's wrong.
Price comes down, motherfucker gonna jump on them.
That price go down.
If that price comes,
say it again.
No, but what I'm trying to say is that's
the
what
price
I'm trying to say.
Go down because that's the market for
collusion. That's how
superstars.
it works.
Yeah.
Like, yo, we cannot.
No, I know
how
that.
he's acting. What I'm trying to say, bro, is this.
I
he's
totally
acting,
understand what you're saying,
they
but
don't really care
my point
about that. They just don't want match players acting like that. But if you had about 20 million, nobody would have a problem with what he's doing. I'm telling you this, bro. If he was only making $20 million a year, he would
disagree
be
with that.
Bargain Betty, and nobody would care if he only showed up for 40 games, 50 games a year. I'm telling you, bro. It's just that they can't have dudes making $50 million doing that shit.
Bro, listen, we can respectfully disagree, bro. I disagree. I think, bro, listen, they have something real personal, and I want to bring some other people up, but Bossman, you said, hold on. They have something real personal against Kyrie. So if Kyrie was getting 5, 10, 15 million, they don't like Kyrie Irving. So it's just that it's Kyrie. Once again, that money he asking for, that's the market price for superstars. So he ain't doing nothing wrong with asking for that money. If he asks for 15 million, he still ain't gonna want to do nothing with him because they got something little.
I agree, and this is when the players.
I was about to say that. I was about to say that's when they have to. When all this happened, they gotta come with the NBPA, the NBA Player Association, and they gonna Jaylen Brown. He the president now. He gonna make sure that they get right. They ain't going. You know what I'm saying, that NBPA is big. That Player Association. They ain't shit happening with Kyrie, bro. Kyrie staying and live. If he don't retire, he's gonna be playing. All that,
bro.
The owners,
Andrew Wiggins. Nobody's tripping on Andrew Wiggins staying away.
Hey, listen.
He's hurt. But he's
bro,
hurt.
Bro, all due respect, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, bro. Nobody give a fuck about that shit. Niggas go through that shit every day in real life and still gotta go to work. Like Allball said. Now we gotta keep it 100. And I mean this in the most humblest way, OG. It is mad niggas in society that gotta go to work after finding out their bitch was fucking. Period. That's just what it is. So if y'all gonna sit there and make an excuse for Wiggy, like, no, we ain't doing that. He should still be showing up.
$35 million a year to come play ball over your girl fucking in there. Get the fuck out of here.
Hey, are we live? I'm gonna bring you up. Give me 1 minute. I'm gonna just say this, and I've always stood on this. If you love something, no matter what, you're gonna go hard at it. I don't know if you guys will spoil you. I don't know what their mindset is because I'm not there with them. But that's why Muhammad Ali thing. Nobody would do more scrutiny than him. People don't even understand. He's never had an endorsement. His life was threatened. He was threatened for the day. He'll perform at a high level at his job. These dudes is not performing at high levels at their job when they're going through adversity. I'm sorry, but life is like that. People don't want to hear no excuses.
I agree. That's so true.
Work, bro.
I'm not saying he's hurt. I apologize. He's not hurt.
Bro, he should be at work. He should be at work, OG.
OG, he needs to be at work, big. I don't care. But I seen dudes come back off broken.
But if it's in
what's
that
dude name? Paul George. He came back after a broken leg. He got a broken heart. Come back off. But what you see? I heard what Mace said. He said I watched Kevin Durant come back off a broken. I watched this dude come back over broken. He said Andrew Wiggins got a broken heart. He's sitting at home. Get the fuck out of here, homie. You get $35 million a year.
Man. Nobody got basketball. Listen, man. He could either be trying to help Steph Curry win another championship or sitting in the house thinking about how his girl ass cheeks was in the air while he was at morning shooter
with his best friend. Come on.
Yo, the bottom line, listen, it don't even matter who it was, bro.
Come on, man.
It don't even matter, yo. Like, listen, the biggest thing he needs to do is go back to work, because let me tell you why.
To get his mind off of this shit.
For the 4 or 5 hours a day he locked in, he ain't got to work. But if he in that house, everywhere he sit in the house, he got to wonder, is this the spot where her ass up in the air with honey on it? Like,
he gonna end up offing himself or offing her, offing somebody.
Gonna go crazy. That's what I'm saying, Allball. You
go back and play ball because he gonna lose.
That's the nigga that needs to go back to work.
Yeah, right, but hold on, y'all. Yo, listen, I want to bring some people up here, but listen to what I'm saying. Listen, the Kyrie and Wiggins comparison to me is totally different. I do believe Wiggins should be on the court. I'll be the only one up here saying I hate load management. If you can play, you should be on the court.
Sucker for
Hey yo,
love.
hey yo, all
And you should be
before you,
always
because I know
going
somebody want to
100%.
come
Now,
up here.
everybody has bad days.
I just want to ask you a real man-to-man question, a man question. And OG, please chime in. Imagine if niggas could use the excuse or they bitch was cheating to not go to work. Imagine if this was a real Hey yo. Hey yo,
Man,
bro,
no,
listen to me,
you're
man.
right, man.
The country was shut down. Like you can't say, yo, why you ain't coming into work? Yo, man.
My girl.
I just thought my best friend was cooking my girl, man.
Bro.
Oh, I
Listen.
agree. Right, so y'all agree with me. All right, that's it.
But
I
these
was
things
waiting for somebody to say, nah, he going through it. Hey, yo, bro, man.
I don't
niggas
give
went
a
to work.
fuck.
Huh?
Nah.
You
Thank
cannot,
God.
bro.
We
Under
don't
no
give a fuck.
circumstances.
Totally agree, back
Yo,
God.
bro, do you know Andrew Wiggins is making $3 million a month? Imagine just paying the nigga $3 million a month and he ain't at work because the nigga fucked his bitch, man. Nigga, I tell you, go buy another one. Come to work, nigga.
Yeah, homie, like
get back.
talking about the kids might not be his. Fuck it. Go make some new kids.
Fuck, nigga. I get you a lawyer.
Go make
you
some
gotta
new
come
kids.
to work, bro. Yo, Allball, yo, ball. Imagine giving somebody $800,000 a week. That's what they giving them. You gotta come to work. Yo, OG.
Yeah, you
Imagine you was
hey,
signing that check for $800K a week and the nigga ain't out.
Man,
somebody gotta talk to me, bro. Somebody gotta come to work, bro.
Straight fire.
Listen to me, OG. $800,000 a week. You wiring him at 1.6 every 2 weeks, and he ain't at work for.
What up?
How long he been out, Allball?
2 months.
Go ahead.
I gave that nigga 3 games, man. Like, you fight, man. You gotta come back, bro. Hey, yo, listen,
been like
start docking that nigga pay and see if he really
been out the whole season.
Because if he keep missing out on that 800 a week, we know he really fucked up. I don't believe that nigga, to be honest with you. Yo. I appreciate y'all, man. I'm gonna catch that later.
Look,
but all due respect,
us up.
he just gave that man $6.4 million to stay home. It's no way. Yo, later, bro.
Y'all crazy.
Nah, that shit just happened, bro. That shit
it's been more than 2 months, man. We in April, bro.
Nah, well, fuck that nigga. That shit happened January, though.
Hold on, listen. I don't want to argue over how many games. No. Hold on. Wait, relax. We didn't. Hold on, bro. We didn't remember the All-Star game is in February. We didn't see him all February.
I watched him play in January.
I don't think we seen him in January.
Yo, OG, boss man, Bookie, what's good?
What up?
Yo,
okay, well, all we live.
How you feel?
You already know how we up. Now, are we live? You heard the conversation. I know you know the Kyrie Irving thing. Let's talk serious tonight. Ain't no jokes. Ain't no. I'm hearing I'm hearing through the little birdies. Don't nobody want to have nothing to do with it.
Yo, my boy.
Please, you heard the conversations.
Yo,
you know we love your thoughts. Give us your thoughts.
Killer Cam.
You said so. Hold on. I was trying to digest what you were saying. You saying that once this season is up, we're not sure if any owners are gonna want to touch him.
Come on. We're going to the Lakers.
Now hold on. Let me say this. Hold on, wait, and I'm gonna let you move on. 2 days ago, somebody told me that, right? I didn't want to put it up. We was on live, and they were trying to get in live, and then when I got off, they told me. I didn't even want to. But then today, I watched this dude. I don't know, but Ticket TV. I love his content. He like us. But he got inside school. He said something about it today, and then there was another guy. I'm gonna try to get the clip and put on my story. The other guy also said it, like, yo, this might be. I'm not saying this for sure, but it's rumblings going around that nobody wants to have nothing to do with him, and this might be his last.
Like I told you, my boy said yesterday, Kyrie might retire after this shit. I was talking to him. I'm like, bro, you tripping?
It's hard for me to even think that if he's available this summer, there's not 5 to 8 teams that would look to grab him. right? Like Boss Man just said, we could have fun and talk mess all day, but Kyrie makes you better. Like I know we talk about winning and going deep and the structure of a team and all that type of shit, but if I've had the choice of the ability to get Kyrie Irving on my team, you know, you gotta think about that. I might want that. I don't know. So yeah.
All right. Can I hold on, stay there? Can I ask you a question? Everybody know me, you know, because I love to get all our opinions. Does he really make the team better?
Absolutely. He makes the team better because he's a threat
I think he
on
just
the
automatically
average 30, bro.
Threat on
he
the
automatically
court.
makes you
He's a
better
walking
than
30.
what you already was. There's a reason you're
Right.
looking at to get him too. There's a reason. Okay, Dallas didn't want to spend the money on Jalen Brunson, our best player, right? Arguably our best player. They didn't want to spend the money. They wanted to be cheap, but wound up seeing that, okay, Luka's not going to be able to do this with Spencer Dinwiddie. He ain't going to be able to do that. So 50 games in, 60 games in, let me go get Kyrie Irving. And now that's why I say I think it's a little unfair. I know you all, but I know you think that they should be a successful ball club right now by adding him.
You can't be a successful ball club with no defense, all ball. They don't got no defense.
Yes. No. Oh, no. Wait, hold on, y'all. All stay right there. Y'all got to remember, my motto, they scared, but I'm not. It's only sports. And like I said, I respect all our opinions. This is why I love when all of us is up here. Why should we not think they should be better if all y'all on this platform is saying he makes teams better? Now, let me real quick. In Cleveland before LeBron was there, he was there.
With who?
Terrible.
No, I know. With who?
Remember,
on that team with
Cleveland.
I'm saying.
Hold on. Because
Name a few people that was on the team with him, bro. I'm just saying. You see
Deion Waiters.
Come on, bro. Don't do him like that in Cleveland, bro.
No. See, this is what you're doing. Don't talk to me like that as if I'm against Kyrie. I'm just stating I'm just stating things because people be scared to do that. Like, remember, bro, I'm a fan of y'all. I'm a fan of
Fuck them niggas.
I'm a fan of us. So I don't have no loyalty to none of them. I'm just talking what we can be honest on here. It's no need for us to have a platform.
Never made
He was in Cleveland.
the playoffs.
They was terrible. I don't care who the other players was. Listen, I'm telling y'all now, me, Allball, Tucson, if you're a superstar, I don't care who's on your team. You should be okay. I'm not going for none of that no more. That's just me.
Okay.
Hold on, boss man. He went to Boston. They made the second round. They was the 6th seed. They was the 3rd seed. They lost to a 6th seed. He was hurt the next year. They went to the conference finals. Whatever happened, he got up out of there. Went to Brooklyn. Now, Brooklyn, this year, they was okay until whatever happened. But he was there last year when they got swept. Now, you trade him to Dallas. When he got to Dallas, they was the 4th seed. Now they almost out the playoffs. I'm saying, as great a talent as he is, I'm not sure if he makes your team better. I'm not sure of that.
Let me ask you a question. Here's my thing.
Y'all
we got 4 of us up there. Out of all the point guards in the league, is he in top 5? So you're going to pick him on your team then?
Yes.
Bottom line. Okay, who you are, you want him on your team. It's the coach's job to figure how can they mesh together. They knew that when they wanted Kyrie to come to Dallas, they know that what's the name of the ball hawk? He needs the ball in his hand 90% of the time. They knew that. That's their fault. They didn't make that work. Kyrie is not coming off the bench. Luke is not coming off the bench. They had to find a way to make that work. So they came in the middle of the season. You're right. It takes time for them to figure this stuff out. You gave away a lot of players to get Kyrie. You gave away role players who was doing their job.
Defense
now you expect Kyrie to do their job too, rebound and play defense like that. He's not doing it.
There's only a couple times. There's only a couple times that I can remember.
They gave up Dorian Finney-Smith, lock-up artists.
Yeah, like there's only a couple times I can remember with like a mid-season. I probably can't even remember a mid-season trade
that was this big.
That happens, right? and everything is seamless and we just keep rolling. Like even when we got Melo, remember when we got Melo midseason, we gave up what we gave up, right? And we did make the playoffs that year. But we were already on track to make the playoffs with Amari and Raymond Felton that season.
Before the trade.
So I don't know for me, talking directly at you, Allball, I be trying to figure out what expectation do you have for them. When LeBron went to Miami, they started out 9-8. And we was all in the crib talking like, oh shit, this shit's not working. What the hell is about to go on? Like Kevin Garnett and Ray Allen, they went to Boston, they won 60 games. Like that was great. That didn't take time to mesh.
And that team was put together because of LeBron James. You heard.
Right. Like I don't know what the expectation is, especially with Jason Kidd not being a very good coach, in my opinion.
Hold on, y'all. Y'all know I like giving respect to everybody in the comments. Big shout out everybody, Greg. But hold on, Hit-Rock 1955.
That's great.
He said Clyde Drexler to the Rockets.
Perfect.
That's
perfect. That was they needed to do that.
Barkley.
Yeah, right, great point. But Fleet, hold on. All y'all stay right there. My expectation, okay, you don't have to make the championship. Okay, even if you don't make the Western Conference Finals. But y'all telling me if they don't make the playoffs, y'all don't have no problem with that? That's all I'm saying. If they don't make the playoffs,
it's disappointing, no doubt.
When they
it's
came in the season, if we right, so that's all I'm saying is we can't sit up here and brag and boast about a player. Remember, some guys think Luka is the best player in the world. You have commentators. Van Gundy said 2 days ago that he thinks Luka is a top 75 right now. So you have guys who got Luka out of this world, and we on this platform bigging Kyrie up crazy. All I'm saying is with those two, you should be in the playoffs. Now, when you go in the playoffs, I understand that part.
Chemistry matters. And I know when we say that, you like, that's excuses. But that matters in a 5-on-5 sport at the highest level. At the highest level in the world, that chemistry matters. And they really ain't developed it yet. It doesn't look as great as it might look after them having a training camp together, after them going through a preseason together, after them getting through a first half of the season together, and then going through, it might look different.
You got to see if he gets signed.
Right. It might look different from October as opposed to when did he come in February? Like it might look different.
All right. Boss man, please, I want your response as well. Flea, Boogie Guard, y'all both make great points. Would you have a problem if the Dallas, and when I say the Dallas Mavericks, I'm not talking about Kyrie. I'm talking about Jason Kidd need to be looked at. They need to look at Luka. I'm asking if they don't make the playoffs, what should our thoughts be about the Dallas Mavericks?
They got to surround a good team with all of them. You got to understand they was both out for a couple of games and all that. Kyrie was out a couple of times. Luke was out a couple of times. And like Fleek said, this is a chemistry. You need that to work together. They unfortunately, it's working. They just not winning. It's not like they're not scoring 40 points, 35 points. They're scoring. But you're not getting other people in the floor of that game. You can't just have two guys scoring the basketball. You need a whole team that's running together, running as one unit. They're not running as one unit right now. What's name is not playing that good. Harder. He's not playing all the way through crazy shots now. Because they're not getting the ball in the spots that you have to understand. When you have a point guard, those 2 point guards, they want that basketball in certain situations on one-on-ones. They want a pick and roll. If you're not giving to either one of them, it takes them out of their game. Now they got to now they have to create another shot for themselves, and that's just more work. They thought putting them together is going to make it easy for the whole team.
Since Kyrie's got there,
and it should be.
He has 81 fourth quarter shots. 81 to 83, if I'm not mistaken. Luka has 27 in the fourth quarter. Do y'all hear me?
I saw the same stat, Bookie.
Since he got there, Kyrie Irving is taking all the shots in the fourth. He's taking them shots. And Luka's like this. Here. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know what's going on with that fourth quarter, but in the fourth quarter, since he got there, he got like 80-something shots up. And Luka only got like a third of that. So
and that's Fabian right, Allball. That's probably a big reason why they thought just putting Kyrie next to Luka was going to work so easily because
they think he was a white king.
Luka is
white
similar
king.
to LeBron James, but he ain't. He ain't Bron.
But also let me say this: all y'all make great points, and I pointed this out with the Lakers, and I'm gonna do it again with Dallas.
Thirsty.
Mark Cuban made a mistake,
and he's trying to make up for a mistake.
That's
letting JB go.
Exactly. But hold on, he let his but right. But he also let his star player, who he loved, put him under pressure. Remember, Luka started complaining, talking about I need help, and he just jumped out the window, and you made the wrong decision. So
he made that
also
move.
have to start blaming upstairs as well, because that comes so from upstairs to, and I like J Kidd, but remember,
and they have
coaching the Nets disaster,
and they have a novice
Milwaukee
as
they
a
got
general
you out of
manager,
there.
Nico Harrison. He's from he's affiliated with Nike. He was a big executive at Nike, and now he's the GM. But you still a novice at this. You know what I'm saying? You still, you're not seasoned.
You don't really know nothing.
How to make those moves in terms of like
he just knows
season. That was an in-season trade. Yep.
That wasn't nice.
Let me ask y'all a question. Bossman, I want you to go first. Flea go second. Bricks go. With Kyrie knowing all the pressure, all the scrutiny he's under. All right, let's just say we all have jobs, right? Let's say at your job, they may not like you for whatever reason. Shouldn't that make you want to perform even more to prove them wrong? Should Kyrie be attempting to just, I'm just asking, should he be attempting to just go even harder to make things work as far as on the court, or to maybe shut people up?
He's doing that by scoring the basketball, but it goes back to the locker room. We're not in the locker room when they're having these conversations. None of us. We're not privy to that information. If all four of us are playing right now on the same team, and we know we're getting Kyrie Irving, one of us not gonna get a lot of shots now. We was get 15 shots a game, 12 shots a game now. I'm getting 3 shots a game. So if you take away from somebody, it's their job when they're in that locker room is to get everybody to work together. Hey, you might not get the same shots you're getting before, but we need you to step up and play a little bit more defense. It's the coach's job to do that. But also, I'm going to go back a little bit. When you said about why did Mark Cuban pick them up, because he didn't want no other team in the West to pick him up. It puts more pressure on his team now. What if he went to the Clippers? This whole conversation would be totally different. What if he went to Denver?
Yeah.
Conversation would be totally different.
Him on Denver would have been crazy.
Good point.
Right.
No. Anywhere in the West, whether it was Clippers,
can you
Denver,
imagine
that's a great point. Great point.
The Grizzlies right now, him and John Murray. Can you imagine those two together? A 2-point guard, and that John Murray would go ballistic. He'll get 40 a game.
But hold on. See, this is where I gotta play devil's advocate. Luka is considered to many. I'm not saying us up here. Luka is considered many as one of the greatest right now in the league. We all had that mindset. I know I did, and I was wrong. The same thing you just said about, what if he played with this person? I said the same thing about Luka. Oh my God, Kyrie and Luka.
Nah,
that backcourt.
They don't got no defense.
Like
they not stopping nobody on the other end. So it looked like they just going back and forth, bro. JaVale McGee can't do nothing. They scoring. That's a good game. They having 30, but they not winning because they can't stop nobody. They can't.
I don't think they have
nobody.
I don't think they have a good team.
They don't have a good team, bro.
When you just go through the roster,
Kyrie and Luka and Christian Wood, maybe. That's it.
After Kyrie and Luka, I don't. Not saying they don't have good players. They got good players.
They don't.
I don't think they have a good team. So if they don't make the playoffs, yeah, it's disappointing. But when we in the summertime, when we really look back at this and really look at their team and all of that, they're not gonna stack up against most of the better teams. Phoenix is better than them. The Grizzlies are better than them.
Let me tell y'all something.
Let me tell y'all
something real quick.
The Clippers is better than them.
Do you know what they rank in fast break points?
Better than that.
They're 30th in fast break points, 28th. They don't get they don't play no defense. They're 28th in defensive ranking. They're in the 30s and 28th in all defensive ratings, bro.
So now you don't get no points in transition.
They don't got no fast break
points.
Those are 30th in fast break points. They don't get no fast break points.
So let me ask y'all a question. Where would y'all like? What's the ideal two-part question? I don't care who go first. What's the ideal team to go to, and where would you like to see him? You know
what I said a little while ago? He's only one way. He got to go back with his pops. What you mean where? Fuck.
But hold on, please. Two-part. What's the ideal
place?
But where
is the Lakers?
Everybody know where it's at. Only place he can win.
The ideal place for him to shine is definitely the Lakers. But where I personally would like to see him, with maybe Denver, maybe the Clippers. Right. I would like to see him somewhere where there are two. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Kyrie might be on a championship team. He might at this stage he might be the third best player. On a championship team, he might be the third best guy. So if you could go over to the Clippers behind Paul George and Kawhi Leonard, that looks nice. If you could go to the Lakers, that's ideal.
Hold on.
LeBron, AD, like he's the third best guy now. That would have worked. Had everybody stayed healthy in Brooklyn, that was working. They just got hurt, but that was working. Him, Harden, Durant, that was working. Niggas just got hurt. So
it was.
I don't know. Ideal Lakers. Would I like Denver Clippers?
Hold on.
Yo, Russell Westbrook. 30-something points, 15 games with the Clippers. No 30-point games with the Lakers. Was like 40-something games. This is looking real beautiful over there in Clippers for Westbrook. Like I said, it was going to look. I said
Bookie. Nobody played that game. He got opportunity to go.
Like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. He out there. He went and got it.
Nah, he went and got it, though. He went and got it.
He went a couple times when he was on that floor in the Lakers with AD and LeBron ain't playing. He have 30.
Yeah, he went and got it.
I want Boss Man answer. What's the ideal, and where would you like?
I was
going
to say Denver, but I'm going to say, and I don't think you guys thought about this. If you did, you didn't say it, and that's fine too. I'm not saying I'm right. The ideal team for right now in the East will be Miami, because then you can bring Westland off the bench,
Kyle Lowry,
and that'll be Kyle Lowry come off the bench. He's older, he's a little slower. He can control that game. Let him play with. Jimmy.
Can I jump in real quick? I wanted to say something to what you're saying. I'm gonna let you finish real fast.
No,
I think he needs that dominant attitude as well. Like playing next to Kevin Durant.
He threw a lip.
Playing next to LeBron is different. Playing next to a young Jason Tatum, a young Jaylen Brown. They're not gonna
be on you from you. But playing with Jimmy Butler
to Miami and playing next to Bam, playing next to Jimmy, Pat Riley, Spo. There's an expectation. I like that.
Got them shooters here. Oh my God,
everyone's Duncan Robinson.
Boss Man, I wish I had the clapping thing. Because usually Flea throw one of those in there that will just throw us off. I've heard nobody say that. Kyrie to Miami. And now when you really think about it, with all those strong mindsets, strong organization, and Spo ain't no sucker. He going to fight back with you. Damn, Boss Man. Yeah. Yeah.
Man,
Got
only
you,
yeah.
boss
thought
man.
about this because
Wow.
we was talking. I had to listen to what you had to say, Flea, and I just ran down teams in my mind. So, but to me, that would be the ideal team for him because he can shine and he can take that team back to the next level.
Hey, Flea, the big homie Booger said that's a Michigan jersey you got on.
Yeah, this is a Chris Webber joint. Yeah.
Chris Webber joint. Yeah. Yeah, I like.
Bro, him with Jimmy Butler, like Jimmy Butler is just gonna get the best out of him. Yo, what the fuck you doing? You get up, like, you know what I'm saying?
Because I'm hearing that Miami, if Dame becomes available, the first people knocking at the door is gonna be Miami, and I think that's a no-brainer. But Kyrie as well. I love that.
Of course. Yeah, that was man. Oh man, Chris Fauci in the building. Yeah,
J-So.
I gotta steal that from you, boss man. Yeah, I ain't gonna even lie. The ideal is the Lakers, which we all was like, but where I would like to see him go, now that you said that, now thinking about it, I like that. I like that a lot. Because like I said,
nigga Booger love Westbrook, boy.
Some strong minds over there, and I think them dudes will hold him down. And I think Udonis would have
stay on
the Udonis
bench
come
with
out of
the
retirement and stay one more year and stay on that bench with him.
Well, it'll be a different role. Instead of him being a player, he'd be a coach. He'd be an assistant coach.
Right.
So he'll still have the input inside the locker room.
Yeah, I would love him on the bench with him. But then
they gotta keep him. They gotta keep him in the
I
organization, right?
I would love to see him in Miami.
Udonis. No, like I'm letting you know because like
of course,
he got the Zols and like he makes sure that the NBA players is good. Like that's why he been there so long. Like he makes sure that shit is good with the Zols, and he's from Miami. Yeah, he makes sure that they don't get robbed. Yeah, it really go down out there.
Yeah. So y'all opinion, he definitely shouldn't re-sign with Dallas. Even if they offer him the money.
It depends. I think Flea said it. It depends how the year turns out. You just
what
can't.
They in right now?
The problem that we have sometimes, we just give up so quickly.
Yeah.
Yes. Remember, they just lost tonight.
It depends on how it ends for them. And I know we got like 5 games left or 4, something like that. It's getting real close, but no one can match Dallas money right now. So, but if he chooses to go to another team, like I said, Miami, Giannis can watch out.
Yeah,
they can watch out. Knicks can watch out. That's our team, the Knicks. But he's a different player.
Yo, hey, Flea, you know why I like that Miami so much? Because to me, it evens out the NBA. Like, I'm being honest, the Lakers, healthy, they got a solid team. I don't think they need, of course, you want Kyrie, but I think now with Yeah, yo, you know what's crazy, Flea?
What up, baby?
I don't know what over Instagram, but now they back to they don't even give me the countdown. Before we be on here 2-3 hours. Oh man, Uncle Weiss is in the building.
Yo, they
before,
give you the count.
Yeah, before they used to give you the countdown.
Yeah.
Then after that, you could be on 2-3 hours, and then now lately it'll just cut off.
You know how they do.
No countdown and nothing. That's crazy. Uncle Weiss is in the building, y'all.
Ice.
Yeah, man. Oh man, my man Spado Turbo, what up, baby? Yeah, man, UConn looking tough.
Shout out to my brother Jesse. Word.
Oh man, big shout out. Yes, sir. Come on now.
Yeah. UConn just won.
Yeah. UConn against San Diego State. I'm being honest.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good.
I'm being honest. I want to see he in the building.
I'm in the building.
Yeah, what's up, man?
Yo, man.
Ice.
Kyrie Irving, man, is not done.
Bro.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Kyrie Irving really messed the game up. He got Luka the Dawn, don't want to play no more, man.
Oh, listen, y'all. Look, Uncle Weiss is in the
But
building.
they played good the other day. Huh?
What's up, man?
You old boy, what's going on,
Hey,
baby?
man, we was up here conversing. We was having a nice convo, man. Word around the league. We don't know if it's official, but it's been and no
Who?
one to touch him.
Oh, don't nobody want Kyrie Irving no more?
Yeah.
Hey, listen, man. I tell you this much. Brunson looked like Uncle Isis. Before I get on, I just want to say one thing. I was going hard on Brunson. How the Knicks should have got Donovan Mitchell instead of Brunson. Brunson is a rooker-upper, man. Leave my man.
I was him to call him a rooker-upper. I love it.
He's a rooker-upper. Listen, I'm gonna send my man Julius Randle an email and tell his bum ass to stay out on the extra 2 weeks. And you see how the ball was moving yesterday? Obi Toppin was even going to the basket, banging it and all that. We looked real impressive yesterday, man.
It was hopping around.
The ball, say it again. The ball was moving.
That thing was hopping.
Yeah.
Yo, you know who's a real Knick player too? Josh Hart. He a nigga out the garbage, out the backyard. He played hard. He could finish. He could hit the tray. I want to apologize too for the white boy. He looking better than my man Mitchell right now. What's his name? Hardenstein.
Oh,
Hardenstein look like the truth right now, man.
Hey, he turned into our scrappy defensive, give rebounds and just ball the shots.
I like him a lot.
He see the court better than Mitchell. All right.
Yeah. He did out.
Yeah. He a better player. I'm not hearing a better player because Mitchell playing good too. The whole Knicks game is. I like the way the Knicks looked yesterday. R.J. Barrett going to the basket. We just looked impressive yesterday. Rick Brunson's the bucket.
Listen, man.
To me, the Knicks' most improved player this year is Quickly.
Listen.
Yeah, I agree with you, Allball.
Yeah.
Yo, listen. Next year, Quickly should be the starting shooting guard for the Knicks.
Next year, Quickly should be the
Grimes start this year?
Grimes is starting.
Ray Hova?
No, Grimes. No, that ain't Ray Hova. That's Turbo.
Turbo, what up, baby?
What up, my guys? What up? You already know.
What's going on?
Yeah, man. Listen, man. We was having a deep conversation with Kyrie. We got Uncle Ice in the building, Turbo in the building.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Kyrie Irving really, and just to keep it real, y'all, when the season started, he was the perfect player that we expected him to be. He was living up to his expectations. He wasn't arguing. He wasn't saying nothing. Soon as they said he was starting all-star point guard for the East, shit went south. I'm ready to get the fuck out of it. Excuse me. I'm ready to go. I'm on top of my game, forget everybody, and he just lost it.
So
listen, you went from you live in New York City. You went from Dallas to Barcade that's popping. Before you even get into the arena, it's on and popping.
So hold on real quick, Uncle Weiss. We ain't hear your voice, so we want your opinion. Where you think he should go?
Whoever want to deal with his BS, that's where he's gonna go. I hate to say it, and I love him. I'm a Kyrie Irving supporter, but Kyrie Irving has been
Yo, you went out there with Luka, who was up there. What do you think about Kyrie Irving? I'm asking my man. They talk about getting him out. What do you think? What do you think about him right now?
Yeah, but he can't play with Luka.
He said he can't. They said he can't play with Luka. This is my man. This my man's a coach. He said he can't play with Luka. So what should he do with Kyrie? Where can he go? You know what he said? He made a good point. I'm gonna tell you, he said something that's so true. Miami, you know why? Because Pat Riley don't play none of that bullshit.
Hold on.
Tell Uncle I.
Listen.
And Jimmy Butler,
And Jimmy Butler gonna check him. Nigga, we gonna fight in the locker room. Yeah, that is true. Long as they don't bring Dwayne Wade, who went back on TV talking about when he was younger, he was dressing up like it. What's the matter with these niggas, man? Thank you, Coach. That's my man, Coach Shanta. He definitely just helped me out. That's right. Is that true? That was that thing? Because Pat Riley do not play around.
Yo,
and you go to Miami.
We just said that.
Y'all just said that?
Yeah. Just said that.
Yeah. Great minds think alike, man. That's why we want this program together.
Bossman said that.
Ice, Bossman, out of everybody said something else, and Bossman said Miami.
Yeah, Boston. I mean, Miami the truth. Miami, because Pat Riley don't play that. You ain't going. You see what Pat Riley did to LeBron? He did that to the best player in the NBA. He told him, listen, LeBron, you ain't coming down here in Miami running shit, bringing you and your homeboys from. You're not doing that. You can take your ass back to Cleveland. Why do you think LeBron went back to Cleveland? Because he could run shit there.
So hold on.
These guys go to Miami, OG. These guys go to Miami, and they got to get their body fat checked like weekly or bi-weekly or some shit like that.
Because their coach was a physical he was a physical fit trainer before he became the coach.
Right. That all contributes now to how healthy guys are. Like Oladipo couldn't get on the floor for years. This guy's back on the floor, healthy, looking good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of guys go out there and almost resurrect their careers. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't be mad at Kyrie in Miami, you know what I'm saying, being held accountable on the basketball.
I want to see Kyrie playing anywhere, man. I don't want him to be, because he could have been, go from being one of the greats to be one of the F-ups. Because Allen Iverson got his got his career in order when he was young. You know, AI ran around, but he's still the exit. Can you open it for me?
All right, let Turbo get in this real quick. Turbo.
Get it, Turbo. I'm gonna come right back in, y'all. Give me 1 second.
What's your thoughts as far as, you know, if you've been in the live chat all this time with Kyrie Irving? And now, like I said, Bossman brought it up, so we got to give props where props is due. What do you think about that Kyrie to Miami?
I think Miami would be a perfect fit. For him because he needs that toughness. I think he needs somebody that has that strong personality. Even though, you know, Kevin Durant was his best friend, I think that was easy for him to get away with stuff because Kevin Durant wasn't going to criticize it. Was not going to criticize it for him to do it. He needs somebody like a teammate that's going to hold him accountable. Now, like we said, the idea is the Lakers. But if I'm the Lakers and if they playing the way they playing, and I got to give them credit, the way he plays. If they go to the conference finals or the second round, why would they take a chance on Kyrie? And then we don't know if LeBron is going to stay and be because LeBron could be a free agent next year. Anthony Davis may want out. There's a rumor on YouTube. You know, I'm not going to mention the platform, but saying that there's rumors that AD wants out. So we don't know because the Lakers, even though if they go deep and like we said, they should run it back with the squad that they got with a full training camp. Because I do believe they do have a solid team. If you bring back everybody for training camp, and then why would you want to bring? You don't know what Kyrie may be good this day, but you don't know how he's going to be the next day. So why would the Lakers want to deal with that drama? Because they having drama. I think they need to just get out the way and stay drama free. That's just my opinion.
Right, but my thing is not even. never heard even an analyst, whether it was Stephen A, Kyle, any of them dudes. Nobody never said Miami. And to me, Kyrie in Miami evens the playing field on the East and the West.
Fact.
Like, so that's
the best. He'll be the best point guard in the Eastern Conference. By far.
Flea, what do you
be the best?
Like what I'm saying, and then Turbo, you can respond after Flea. What do you think? Because I'm saying I like it because it also evens the playing field. Like if he goes to the Lakers, the West, that shit is one-sided now. But if he goes to Miami, that makes another team that much better. So now it's, you know what I'm saying? What is your thoughts on that?
I just like the aspect of him being somewhere with some guys that strictly care about playing basketball, number one, and number two, don't give a fuck about holding their teammates accountable. And, you know, vocally, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't know what Kevin Durant was doing behind closed doors, but we do know if a brother's not having a good night, Jimmy Butler's going to tell them to their face after the game, and he going to tell the media too, hey, look, he played like garbage tonight. He wasn't good tonight. Yeah. And sometimes he's not in a position where guys have held him accountable, I think, to the level, because he is so good, because he is so talented, because he has the best handle. Like, he needs that environment from my perspective. So going to LA would definitely shift the balance of power, if you say. But in Miami, it evens it. It makes it now. Boston is still really good. Milwaukee's still really good. Philly's still really good. Cleveland be obviously still really good. Miami will be really good. The Knicks will still be really good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. There will be teams that, will be, really. I like that. I like that. Yeah. I like that. I like that. That might, like you said, that might be, keep it real with you, OG. That might be the ideal place for him now. Forget LA. That might be the ideal place for him.
You're good, Turbo.
Nah, I totally agree. And like Miami would be a perfect fit for him. And now, like you said, it will balance it will definitely make the Eastern Conference a lot better, because we know Boston ain't going nowhere, Milwaukee ain't going nowhere, Philly we don't know, because we got to see how they perform in the playoffs. Because I think if there's any team in the East that got more pressure to win and make something happen, it's the Sixers by far, because everybody's job is on the line at this point. I don't think I know Boston got the bullseye on their back because they went to the finals, but I don't think people are gonna make a big hoopla if they lose. If Philly lose, that's gonna be a different animal. And we know the Philly fans, they are the tough. We talk about New York fans being rough on players. We got nothing on Philly. We ain't got nothing. Them Philly fans will run you out to death.
That's a fact. Now hold on, y'all. And hold on,
Huh?
This is one of my other big brothers, Spade, from my block. Spade, we hear what you're saying. Milwaukee has Drew Holiday.
I would never do that. I would never do that.
They got a ring this year. No. One of my guys is saying Unique. That's his clothing line. That's family right there. He's saying Milwaukee, which I disagree. Milwaukee has Drew Holiday. Which fits perfect over there. So nah.
It looked like Drew getting better. Is it me, or it looked like Drew getting better? And
listen. He opening up that offensive package. Listen, bro. Yeah. But it goes to show you who works and who doesn't. That's not by accident. Yeah. That means these dudes them 24/7 working on their game.
So just to kind of follow up on your man Unique. So let's say they move on from Middleton, or move Middleton now to play more three. You have Drew Holiday setting the table and Kyrie as your win. I don't know if I'm okay with that, because you lose.
No, that's a bad fit.
You lose a lot. You lose a lot on the defensive end. like a
Yeah.
ton
Yeah.
on the defensive end.
I totally disagree. Hold on, y'all. Coach D-Mac, man, that's right there. He on the coaching staff out there in Fordham, man. Fordham had a good year this year,
That's
man.
dope. That's dope.
Coach D-Mac, big shout out.
Yeah, I played on that court. I played on that court 20 years ago for the Olympics. Man, I can tell you right now, it is a difference between playing on that type of court and a regular gym. It's a different beast. Yo, for real. Yo, it's a different beast.
Listen,
for real.
man, I know Turbo just came on to get out of here. Been on here for over an hour. Got to get ready to get out of here, man. Yeah.
OG.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. But yo, man, big shout out. Hold on, let me shout y'all out. Flea, Turbo, Boss Man, Matt God, of course, Uncle White's my partner, and everybody that always show love and support. I'm sorry y'all coming in late, but it's getting late, and some of us got to.
It's cool. It's cool. You know, I just wanted to get my point across. You know, I love this, man. And like I said, listening to y'all made me better. And me and Flea, we go back over for years, so we got history together.
You know, Turbo.
You know what I mean? But yo, Flea, I definitely want to get you on the episode, and you know, we got to set that up.
Let's do it.
Hit me and let me know what day is good for you.
Absolutely.
I'm here. All right,
hey,
you know what I mean?
Shout out San Diego State. You see they hit the game winner tonight.
I was watching.
Yo, I was
watching
the game.
San Diego State.
That was a
hell of
man. So
a game.
Shout out to the girls too. Shout out to the girls too. The girls Final Four went down to the wire.
I see y'all.
So salute to them. Yes, sir.
All right.
One love.